wide.
Hello everyone, I'm TG and I'm here to talk to you about this amazing game, Aliens Fireteam Elite. Today I'm taking a look at the bread and butter. It's the gunner. Never leave home without your gunner. I'm going to be showing you guys a build that'll let you use Overclock every 30 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. You're going to be able to melt any elite and you're going to be able to pop your Overclock on basically every single encounter with the Xenomorphs. As always, I'm going to be showing you guys my perk grid, but I'm also going to let you know what weapons that I'm using. I am, however, going to leave out what attachments and what scopes I'm using because that's all up to you and what feels right for you and what complements your playstyle. So let's dive right in. So first and foremost, we're going to talk about Overclock. Overclock greatly increases the fire rate for you and your allies, as well as increase your own reload speed by 50%. The first thing we're going to attach is Quick Load Interlink. This will cause Overclock to now instantly reload your gun and extend the 50% reload speed increase to everyone on your team. Then we're going to be using Rapid Deployment, which is going to increase the recharge speed of Overclock by 20%, and Smart Link Reliability Circuit. Overclock will now increase your team's stability by an additional 25% and increase your own aim assist by 50%. Then we're going to be attaching Quick Charge 2, which will increase the recharge speed by another 13%, and the Long Haul, which will increase its duration by 20%. Finally, we're going to be using Quick Charge 3, which increases the recharge speed by an additional 18%. So overall, we're looking at a recharge speed increase of 51% and a duration increase of 20%. All in all, what this means is you're going to be able to be using your Overclock every single 30 seconds, which means every major interaction you're going to have with the enemy is going to have a nice little Overclock with it. Next, I'm going to talk a little bit about Stay on Target. How Stay on Target works is every time you do damage, you are granted bonus damage stacks, stacking up to 10 times to a total of 20% bonus damage. And your stacks will fall off when you're not doing damage. I'm going to be attaching Targets Acquired to Stay on Target, so when you have full stacks of Stay on Target, your ability recharge speed is greatly increased, which equals out to roughly 30% of an increase. On top of that, I'm also attaching Targets Engaged, which cause each stack of Stay on Target to increase your movement speed and reload speed by 1%, with a maximum of 10% to each. The gunner's final skill is the Frag Grenade, and it's very straightforward. You throw a grenade dealing damage in a large radius. The only thing I'm actually going to be attaching to this is Disorienting Blast, which will cause your grenades to knock down all affected targets. Now, this is very, very important when dealing with not only big groups of enemies, but also elites, because if you knock down that elite and then pop your Overclock, you can basically, if your whole team is concentrating their fire, take down an elite on most difficulties, other than, of course, Insane, before it even gets back up. This works amazing whenever it's paired with the Demolisher, because they have non-stop crowd control. Nearing the end of our grid now, I'm using Focused Fire. So damaging an enemy causes them to take 2% more damage, which stacks 5 times, which equals a total of 10%. And on top of that, we're using Suppressive Fire, which causes Focus Fire to now slow the targets by 5% per stack, for a total of 25%. All this means when you're targeting a single enemy, it can take 10% more damage and be slowed by 25% max. Finally, to finish off the grid, I'm using Mobility, which grants a 10% movement speed increase, 20% stun recovery, and increases Stay on Target's duration by 50%. So you saw the perk grid, but let's take a look at the weapons that really take advantage of this. First, I'm using the Kramer Automatic Assault Rifle, and this is probably in contention for the best automatic rifle in the game. This is because it hits like a truck, it's relatively stable when compared to the other rifles, it has a decent reload speed, and overall, whenever you're using Overclock, you're just going to melt through anything super quickly. It would quite honestly be pretty hard to find something shot for shot that is better than the Kramer. Now, with all that being said, where we're really going to see some magic happen is with our CQW. I'm using the M37A3 single shot pump shotgun, and this thing, let me tell you, hands down the best way to deal with elites in the game whenever you're using Overclock. It fires insanely quickly and does so much damage, nothing even comes close. It doesn't fire quite as fast as the automatic shotgun, however, you have so much more control over your shots and you can interrupt your own reload to do partial damage, so overall it's just so much better. What I like to do is unload with the shotgun and then pop my overclock. That way it's instantly reloaded and I can unload all my shells right away. So that's the build. I hope you guys try it out yourself, and I hope it helps you out just a little bit. And don't forget, if you love Aliens Fireteam Elite, stick around the channel for live streams and more builds down the road. And don't forget, I will be here first in fight whenever we get some new updates. And as always, I'm TG. If you like what you saw, you know what to do.